XXXII the Impellent, knighted under Sir Peter the Quick. Let it be known that I am not Gorg's knight. Gorg squired under Sir Shub in Florida, and Sir Shub has already recognized Gorg as a knight. He did, however, want Gorg to receive broader recognition for his accomplishments. And that is why we are here today, challenging this man one last time. I volunteered to run this ceremony because Gorg has had a powerful impact on my life. At the event where I was honored with knighthood, Gorg was unable to attend, but sent a token to give to me. He gave one to me and my squire brother at the time, now Sir Braun. The token was a handcrafted piece of metal with an anvil symbol on it. And Gorg said that he gave these special tokens to people who inspired him and earned his respect. I cannot do justice to the words that Gorg gave to me and Sir Braun that day, but it really meant a lot to me. I hope to honor Gorg today, and I think the rest of the knights here today feel the same. Gorg, we would like to present you with one final trial, this time testing your mind. I have asked several of the knights to present you with their own questions for you to answer. Sir Techno.
Sir Gorg, when is a knight like a sword?
When decisive action has been taken, you probably can do so.
Sir Gorg, when is a knight like a shield?
A knight is like a shield when the weak need help, when anyone needs to be brought up.
Sir Gorg, when is a knight like a book?
A knight is like a book when he does not hide his knowledge, but when he shares it to the deserving and the undeserving.
A knight is complete when by oath and deed he becomes everyone's sword, shield, and book. For the last years you've done that. Every time. You teach anyone, no matter who comes, what they want to learn. I lose everything in my life, Gorg. I lose my wallet. I lose my phone. That little anvil token you gave me is in a wooden box. It cannot be hurt. If anyone disagrees with this knighting, Xander will throw hands. Dare you.
Would any of the other knights present like to present Gorg with a question for him to answer?
Okay. Gorg, what does it mean to you to be a knight?
I think being a knight transcends the game. I think it permeates into who you are as a person. Who you are, family. And how you treat people you've never met before.
Very good.
Regardless of the name of the status.
I had another question for you, but I think Belle's question kind of covered that there. So for now, with that final test behind you, I'd like to open the floor to people gathered here today so that they can speak on Gorg's behalf. If you would like to speak, please step forward and make your words heard. Go ahead. Sir Terry.
I just want to say that you are one of the people that I love to see when I come to events. And every time I see you, even if I'm having a bad day, it lifts me up. Just being in your presence one day. And I think that other people in this game have that same feeling. And I think this is only the beginning for you. And that there are more trials ahead that you will overcome. And I know that.
Sir Braun.
I'm gonna try not to cry. There's not very many people I like in this world, but I love Gorg. I reckon I met Gorg 5 or 6 years ago, and I'm not gonna say too much because I'll start bawling. But all I can say to be able to stand next to Gorg night and night is truly one of the greatest honors in the world. To just be able to stand next to him, and he has done more for this game than 99% of people, and I think this is long overdue to recognize a man who has given this game so much. And I don't get hit often, but when I do, I'm glad that most of the time it's my
it over there. Or...
Go
I
ahead,
don't have a cool belt, so.
No, to echo what Ron was saying, a lot of people around here, they have this idea of like, oh, Gorg's a really good guy, he's a really solid fixture of the community, but I don't think they realize legitimately the huge impact that you've had, both with just your personality and your gregariousness, but also with your technology and your generosity. I mean, you're giving away free gear all the time to people, and that legitimately changes the career of different fighters. They go from going, hey, nobody knows me in this game, and suddenly this awesome guy who's basically a celebrity, Gorg, is suddenly giving me this free sword, showing me how to make stuff. So he's not just in it even for the money. But your Gorg tech, you fundamentally changed the game. Like Ron was saying, it used to be scary being a reg. I mean, like, legitimately, before a guy like picked up a red, I'd be like, oh god, is there PVC sticking out? You don't know. Is it a giant couch cushion or whatever? It's just gonna break your hand. And now it's like, Gorg tech. Like, I might die, but I'm not gonna die. Yeah, so your impact on that has been huge on a natural scale. Fundamentally changed the game. Everybody here are huge proponents of teaching people how to fight, and you've really taken away that burden, that first level of burden where a newbie comes up to you and they've got, like I said, a couch foam cushion sword, and they're like, teach me how to fight. And you're like, well, first you need a sword, not a pillow, you know? Yeah, and that has sped up. I mean, there's a reason why fighters who started 2 years ago are so much better than some of us who've been fighting for a decade or more. So that's been a huge thing. Regionally, Florida has grown with you. Like, you have pushed it, and you refuse to take credit for that, so that's why I'm going to say it. You have changed the game in the Southeast from being like Albion was like a far-flung, independent island, and now the Southeast has exploded. I mean, Winter War is evidence of that. Sure, some northern guys come down, but we're going to break 1,000 eventually, and it's incredible. So the game owes you a huge debt that it'll never repay, and I'm only happy to see you wear a white belt to show that off.
Sir Kai.
I just wanted to say something in general about knighthood, and I think that you definitely probably understand this, and that knighthood, as you climb up what you think is a mountain, you realize when you get here that you climbed up a hill, and at the top of the hill is your knighthood, and before you see like an actual mountain with clouds, and that's what you want to climb now. And I think, Gorg, that you climbed your hill and you're ready to move on, push past knighthood, and I'm really happy to see you as a peer. So, thank you for all you've done.
Montes.
One regret about leaving Florida. Sounds so damn far from the garage. It's nice.
Would anyone else like to speak for Gorg? Alright, I'd like to wrap up the open words portion, but I'd like to ask
Hold on, wait. Is that my turn now?
I'd like to ask one more person to bring us to a close here. And that's one person who knows all the struggles Gorg has overcome as a foamsmith, a squire, a husband, and a father. Lady G.
I'm gonna hold this mug so I don't cry. It's hard to know what to say. There's a couple things you're really good at. Caring about people, making toys, telling bad jokes, working hard. Yeah. I love you, and I'm really glad that you're in a position that shows the respect that people He's got a sneaky one for these kind of things, man. I love it.
Talk.
Alright, Gorg. With the words of your loved ones bolstering you, Gorg, please kneel before this assembly of knights and recite your oath once more. We are to be honest and fair.
We're to be honest and fair.
We are to be patient.
We're to be patient.
We are to have mercy on those seeking forgiveness and those in need of aid. We are to have mercy on those seeking forgiveness
We're to have mercy on those seeking forgiveness
and those in need of aid.
and those in need of aid.
We shall strive to better ourselves
We shall strive to better ourselves
and those around us.
and those around us.
We shall uphold honor and justice
We shall uphold honor and justice
while continuing our course.
while continuing our course.
We are to love and be loyal.
We are to love and be loyal.
We are to have faith in our fellow knights and those close to us.
We're to have faith in our fellow knights and those close to us.
We shall look our enemy in the eye to defeat them.
We shall look our enemy in the eye to defeat them.
We are to act as examples to those around us,
We're to act as examples to those around us.
virtues before all else.
Virtues before all else.
This is the oath that you have sworn. Let this blow be a reminder of that oath, and let this truly be the last hit that goes unanswered. By Sir Shub's decree, I dub thee a Knight of the Golden Panther, a Knight of the Golden Rose, and finally, a Knight of Ragnarok. Now rise, Sir Gorg the Anvil! represent the weight of both the burden and the honor bestowed upon you today. Let this shield defend you and protect those in need. Let this sword slay your enemies and teach those who will come after you. We'll have to show that off later. All right, and I did want to ask, I don't know if there's anybody here who has any other gifts that they wanted to give to Gorg, but I wanted to give you guys an opportunity if there was anybody else. I think I talked to one or two people, but I don't know if they're here right now. I don't think any of them are here right now. All right, I'd like to give you, Sir Gorg, the Anvil, a chance to speak to everybody if you'd like.
I'm gonna cop out halfway and say there's a video on YouTube. Go watch it.
Wow.
I'm just choked up pretty bit. Basically, I talked a lot about how I didn't get here by myself. I'll never tell anyone that I ever did get here by myself. The fact of the matter is, it takes an entire group of people to form me. I think sorry. I'm so happy you guys came here for me. That's all I have to say about that.
I think that you make the sport better because we get to look at it and share it with our friends. I think you help him carry his burden. I think you encourage him at home. I think you make everything better because you love him so much. I think you're sweet like a brother, and you're kind, and you love not just him but other people, and you motivate him that there's hope for all things he wants to do. You make the party so fun. And Nick, your family, Molly, your family, we'd probably have like one trailer full of crap if you guys didn't help us so much. The rest of you are equally valuable in different ways. It's really a community. And if there wasn't encouragement on all sides, then the tower would fall down.
I was staying strong until that one.
That's what you get. I cry, you cry.
Just cut onions and shit, bro.
Right? Where's Worm? We need him.
Not once gave you back an eyelash. You knew I had no money, but I had damn just trade and stuff. Just what I had. And you and the lady worked with me to be able to come up with weapons for my crew. With Gorg for brand new fighters. And now look where I stand. get rid of us now.
Alright, I'd like to dismiss everybody today. I know everybody's tired and hungry. I'd like to ask everybody to do one more thing for me today. And that's for everybody to go ahead and give this big bastard a hug.
Is this when we play Mr. President?
Alright guys, thanks everybody for coming out and joining us for Gorg ceremony. We really appreciate it.
I went and straightened someone's outfit.